Good morning, radio stations, and thank you for tuning in to the Office of the Prime Minister for the live broadcast of today's press briefing for Tuesday, November 14th. Today's update will commence at 10 o'clock. Radio stations stand by for starting in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning once again to everybody, those of you listening and those of you viewing. Welcome once again to yet another of the daily press briefings post-Hurricane Maria, hosted by the Office of the Prime Minister. I am Kamala John Baptist Deran, Press Secretary. I want to quickly say a special good morning to the feature briefing presenter this morning, and that is the Chief Executive Officer of Digicel Dominica, Nikima Roye John Baptist. I want to say a very special good morning and welcome also to the media here present, those of you also viewing and listening off-site. Welcome one and all. Without any further ado, let me welcome to the podium the Chief Executive Officer of Digicel Dominica, Nikima Roye John Baptist.
Thank you very much, Kamala. Good morning to Dominicans viewing and listening locally and abroad, as well as to you, the media, for being here. And thanks again to Kamala and the Office of the Prime Minister for inviting us here today. Overall, much progress has been made in terms of bringing our business back to strength. And we have made significant commitments to help Dominica and Dominicans to build back better following the passage of Hurricane Maria. Firstly, in terms of our network, work has been continuing around the clock, and we have made really great strides, phenomenal progress in restoring our network. And today we are proud to have 34 cell sites providing service to, and I'm going to read a long list. And just a note that although I am speaking to specific areas, our coverage does extend beyond these specific points. So we have service in Roseau, Grand Savan, Morne Bruce, Portsmouth, Layou, Marigot, New Florida Estate, Peybouche, Glasgow, Foncolay, Scots Head, Hampstead, Woodford Hill, Craig Palmist, Morne Frigate, Canefield, Douglas Point, Vacaz, Jimmet, Bayak, Picard, Loubier, Warner, Sultan, Clifton, Castle Comfort. Additionally, we are very happy to be the only service provider to have provided connectivity to the La Plaine, Grand Bay, and Dalis areas. And all of this represents approximately 80% of our customers connected back onto our network. Importantly, we have also provided connectivity to 30 ICT business customers. In an effort to get service to decentralized customers, those located outside of Roseau, we're also deploying an air fiber solution, and that should be available in very short order. Later on this week, we should be connecting our first customers. On the player entertainment side of our business, the recovery work in Roseau is completed, and we are registering just under 200 residential customers that are now connected to our high-speed internet and our digital TV. We are working to build out our play and entertainment services in the Pottersville and the Bath Estate areas, and Newtown should also just be around the corner. A couple of housekeeping issues. We would urge all our customers to keep damaged and wet devices secure so that we can replace them as appropriate. Please do not throw them away. Likewise, although DOMLEC may not be in your area, if possible, we do urge that you seek your electrical certification so that once DOMLEC is in your area, we can connect you quickly and seamlessly. Lastly, on this point, we continue to have security issues with our cell sites in terms of theft and vandalism. With communication so essential to the country's recovery and rebuilding effort, we condemn this activity in the strongest strength of the words, and we do intend in seeking all possible means to bring the perpetrators to justice. Additionally, we continue to urge due care and attention as it relates to cables and wires. Just yesterday, we had another incident where our fiber, which was just run, was cut, again hampering the recovery efforts and impacting more than one individual, impacting entire communities. Turning now to our commercial activities in terms of our retail presence, we are currently rebuilding and refitting our Digicenter. That's the flagship store located in the center of Roseau. As such, our temporary location is the Digicel at Tech Heads, which is located on Kennedy Avenues. The hours of operations have been extended from 8:30 to 4:30. Additionally, we have our external retailers, which are now open to serve you as well, including Phone Shack in Roseau and Portsmouth, as well as ASI in Grand Bay and Ticado in Marigot. In addition, our Digicel corporate offices have resumed our normal hours of operations, and we're open from 5 a.m. to from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Daily, Monday to Friday. Our October specials gave our customers triple data on activations of Quick Pick bundles, while our celebration of independence saw us offering 1 hour of unlimited Facebook and WhatsApp messaging, along with Digicel Talk and Text for the discounted price of 50 cents, as well as a Quick Pick Data and Talk 30-day bundle for only $39 to mark our 39th year of independence. Please continue checking in with the My Digicel app daily as we offer incentives, prizes, upgrades, additional data. There are loads of treats available through the My Digicel app, so please log on daily. Turning now to our humanitarian effort, our focus on helping the country to build back better has seen us committed to rebuilding 7 primary schools in the Kalinago territory, Castle Bruce and La Plaine. An RFP for the construction work was issued on the 7th of November, and this was extended to 17 local and regional contractors. Likewise, our scope has extended, and we will also be rebuilding the homes of a number of children attending these 7 schools. With the scope complete, we will undertake the rebuilding of around 360 homes in partnership with IsraAid, and hope that with a stable home environment and appropriate educational facilities, this will be a positive initiative for the children to be able to really settle down after the trauma of Hurricane Maria. Finally, now I would like to express my sincere and heartfelt thanks to a number of people. To the entire Digicel team, led by our chairman, Dennis O'Brien, who visited and continues to be involved with us regularly, both on our network restoration as well as humanitarian efforts. Thank you so very much for making Dominica a priority and visiting with us and meeting with the Prime Minister, and also committing to the rebuilding of the schools as well as the homes. all of the Digicel teams and individuals from pretty much every island in the Caribbean. Since the passing of Hurricane Maria, we've seen over 150 of our Digicel family come in to support us. And while here, they have truly become like family. So thank you, and we appreciate you. To our contractors, retailers, dealers, suppliers, vendors, we would not have been able to achieve what we have in such a short time and be able to connect the number of persons we have without you. And of course, our local teams, who despite their loss, despite their trauma, despite their personal challenges, continue to work day in and day out from 7 to 7, 7 days a week. I get emotional thinking about it. But Digicel is what it is and who it is because of you. So we're so very thankful that you're part of our team. Lastly, to the government of Dominica, the Minister of Telecommunications, Director of Telecoms, Minister of Public Works, PS of Public Works, the Controller of Customs, the CEO of DASPA, the General Manager of DOMLEC, all of you have gone beyond, above and beyond, to partner with us to drive activity and to push forward and expedite so that we can kickstart the rebuilding of our beloved country in the shortest time possible. We appreciate your friendship and support, and we value it. And it is our pledge to honor it moving forward as we continue to rebuild Dominica bigger and better for all of us. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm available for questions.
Okay, good morning. Vinley's Daily, Dominican Post. I'd like to know how much is it going to cost to rebuild the schools and the homes, and what criteria is going to be used to select the students for the rebuilding of those homes?
In terms of the total costing, we of course have to wait for the responses to the RFPs to be able to ensure that we meet a certain level of standards. So we're waiting for the RFPs before we issue the total costings. The criteria is for the school children, being a school children at the school. Yeah, that's the basic criteria. So what we're looking at right now is to ensure that we're targeting the most vulnerable school to ensure assistance to them. But it's very basic. Once your child goes to the school, we'll do our utmost to assist you.
Hi, good morning. Rhonda Luke from the Chronicle newspaper. Now, you mentioned that 80% of the island is connected with the Digicel service. A complaint that many individuals have is the reliability of that service. Are there any measures in place currently to combat that issue, to kind of alleviate the stress of not having electricity and water in most communities and having to deal with the lack of service, or is anything being made? And do you currently have any rebates or incentive for customers who currently do not have service? So once the service is back up, can they expect anything from Digicel?
Take your first part of the question. The first thing I'd like to say is thank you to our customers for their patience. It's been a difficult road for all of us. None of us have been spared of the wrath of Hurricane Maria. And to be clear, we have 80% of our customers connected back onto our network. What we've done is that we've ensured that we have two separate teams. In an emergency situation, the most important aspect is connectivity. It may be unstable, it may be infrequent, but connectivity. So what we've done as we've progressed with ensuring connectivity is that we've split our teams to go back and re-strengthen the network to ensure that we're not having these kind of issues that you're speaking of in terms of unstable and infrequent and those type of different things. So it's going to be a process, so we ask for continued patience. However, we do feel confident that our network, once completed, will be better than it was previously. In terms of rebates that are available, immediately following Hurricane Maria, we had a number of rebates that were available to customers, including an extension and of their postpaid accounts, including the non-disconnection of postpaid accounts for not being able to come in and pay. And as customers come back online, like I said, in the My Digicel app, there are always prizes and incentives available to all customers. But we're always open to receiving any customers in our office or calling us to talk to us individually so we can address their individual concerns. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the Chief Executive Officer of Digicel Dominica, Nikema Royer John Baptist, and again, our thanks to all of you from the media here on site and those of you off site as well participating. We also thank those of you viewing and those of you listening for participating this morning. Once again, thank you again and have a great day.